Do you have any fears that seem to be completely irrational? I think most of us could probably identify with this from one perspective or another, whether it's fear of feelings, whether it's fear of doing certain things. And for me, it is snow. And so I'm sitting in my car right now, and an accident that occurred at this point, I was trying to remember, more than 20 years ago, where I slipped on black ice and totaled my vehicle. My back end of my car ended up underneath a garbage truck. On any other morning, my children's car seats would have been sitting in that back seat. So to this day, there's a snowflake. I can feel the body sensations, the physiological changes happening as soon as I see it in the forecast. So heartbeat starts pounding, got twisting in my stomach. I even today feel like a little bit of almost like a dizziness in my head. And so years after that happened, I did do some EMDR because I was terrified to drive again. And it seemed to really work for a long time. And then I moved to an area where the roads are not cleared off as well as where I once lived. And it's almost like it brought back this whole post-traumatic situation, which I have yet to really overcome yet. And so I've been working really hard because we've been having these horrible winters, and it paralyzes me. And when I say paralyzes, I mean paralyzes me. And when I try to get in the car and drive, then I become almost a danger because I'm so afraid of something happening. And where you place your focus, that's where your energy goes. And so you're more likely to cause a problem. So it's literally intentional things like getting in the car in this moment, and I need to get myself settled before I even put it into drive. And I hope you can use this somehow with whatever, it might be in your life. But first of all, starting out, grounding is an easy one. And actually using lateral movement with your eyes, like looking around. For me, like right now, I know I'm safe in this car. It's actually, the snow isn't sticking. When I wrecked that morning, I actually slipped on ice, not snow. And there's cars parked between, cars beside me. Slightly snow covered. The trees are slightly snow covered, and part of me finds that absolutely beautiful. But then, there's another part that's still kind of bubbling up. And so you just kind of look around until you can feel, like you may have noticed that I just took a spontaneous breath. That's kind of when your nervous system starts to settle. And there's different exercises that you can do. And for me, containment is a huge one. A simple way of doing that is kind of when you wrap your arms around each other and just kind of hold tightly. Clearly you can't do that when you're driving, but before you get in the car or before you take off, you can't actually let yourself and your body know it's okay. You're perfectly capable of driving. You've been doing it for decades, and do what you know, and be safe. You can't control the other drivers. You can only control what you can do. And that is consistently just kind of trying to keep bringing this sense of safety to the body, because my mind is not gonna, if that worked, I'd be over this by now, right? My mind isn't gonna take me out of that physiological response that occurred from that traumatic event inside of my body. Your implicit memory catalogs everything that's ever happened in your life, and it's at this subconscious level, so our thinking brain is not gonna override it. And talking out loud is the reason I'm kind of doing this video today. There's a bit of accountability that goes with that, and also you can look back at this moment in time when you start feeling a little whacked out and be like, look, you made it through that day. Maybe you helped somebody else make it through their day with whatever fear they were dealing with, and know that it's okay. You're not crazy. You just had an event that changed you literally from the inside out. And then we need to repair from the inside out. It starts with safety. Give yourself support, whatever it is that you need. There's a VU, which I'm gonna do, and it's a weird thing, but it's something that brings almost immediate settling to me, and it involves your vagus nerve and just a calming sensation. I'll just give it that. But it's when you just take a nice breath and then you just blow out, like saying the word VOO, V-O-O. So it looks like and you can literally feel that vagus nerve comes down around, it comes out into your heart behind your ear. When you're VOOing, you can literally feel that sensation in your chest. And for me, it's something that's extremely calming. And it really helps me when I wake up in the middle of the night and can't fall asleep. So I won't keep going on and on, but yeah, I hope that if you have a fear that seems irrational, don't let anybody convince you otherwise. It's your body, it's your experience. You're entitled to move through it and process it at your pace. The big thing is try not to get stuck there. And when you do have moments of being stuck, like myself, reach out and ask somebody to help you through it. Hope you have a fantastic Sunday.